I'm Bob Hintz, along with Coach Hartung at Bethel High School. Now, we have a young man here who's done well in cross country, but before I get to him, I want to talk to Coach. Coach, you've been told me you've been coaching for a few years.
Yes, sir. This is my 17th year coaching cross country at Bethel.
And you don't run up with and stay with them anymore?
Well, I can't keep up with the boys anymore, and some of the girls I can stay up with, but they're getting tough to stay with too.
Well, tell me a little bit about what happens in a cross-country meet. I know you have so many in, and then you do by the times. Explain how that works.
Yeah, basically, we can run as many of the kids as we want to in a dual meet, but only the top 5 are actually scored, and they're scored based on the place that they attain at the end of the race, okay. And the low score wins the meet.
Oh, it's not. You don't want to get a high score. It's like golf. You want a
low score. Low score.
Okay. Now you've been doing this for 17 years. Have you had a young man who has been as consistent as young Mr. Brown here?
No, I would have to say William is probably the best cross country or best distance runner that Bethel's seen. In all the years that I've been here, he's by far the tops, and we're looking forward to big things out of him at the state meet.
William, number one. How did you end up last year?
As far as?
The district.
I won.
You won the district, and again this year?
Yes.
You won the district 2 years in a row. That's awesome. Now, you are running against kids that you know and have run against for many years, I assume.
Yes, sir.
Now, do you do a lot of cross-country running, or do you do a lot of running through the streets? So how do you practice?
Sometimes I practice during, like, sandy bottom or more hill courses or even flat courses a lot, but I like running flat.
All right, now in the state meet is up in Warrington. Now, in my information, that would probably be hilly.
Yes, sir.
So you're working on hilly courses now?
Yes. I trained at Virginia Beach, Mount Trashmore a couple of days ago.
All right, now I was talking to you again earlier about the kids that you're going to run against in the state, and you know these guys.
Yes.
Is there any time that you feel that there's a little bit of psychology going, that they think that you maybe hang back a little bit, or that you run the mile a little faster than you normally run? Do you play games with them?
Sometimes.
Or do they play games with you?
Sometimes it feels like in a race, I lag back a little bit and I try to use my kick to come up.
Okay. So you got a good kick at the end then?
Yes.
All right. Now, when you were running, do you try to maintain a certain time on your mile? How do you do that?
The perfect race that I plan to run at states is like to go out the first mile at least around 5 minutes and at least 10 minutes around 2 miles. But if it's a little off, I'll try to maintain or pick it up for the last mile.
Okay. Now, when you're running and you've got a guy that's leading, do you say, okay, I need to be at this place in the pack, or do you position yourself when you start off the race?
Yes. In a race, I like to be in the front because sometimes you have certain turns and you have like little holes in the ground that you can trip and fall in. And some teams work against other athletes just so they can have their front runner to position yourself to win the race. And that's happened to me a couple of invitationals.
All right. Now, let me ask you, when you were running, if you're not familiar with the course, that's got to be a handicap.
Yes.
So are you familiar with the course up in Warrington?
Yes.
Oh, well, good. But we know now that you won the district 2 years in a row, and you went to the regionals last year. How did you place?
I placed 6th last year.
And this year you placed?
5th.
So we're hoping good things from you in the state meet.
Yes, sir.
Well, I tell you, it's a pleasure to come over here. You're a nice young man. The coach seems to be real enthused about you because you're coming back again next year, which is always good. But good luck to you in the state. Let us know what happens, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good enough. All right, Bob Hintz of Bethel High School for Coach Hartung and young Mr. Brown, William Brown. Good afternoon.